contamination.
Stop the GMOs and save our nation.
Hemp
is a great solution. You can use it for nutrition and clothing and fueling. The best way to avoid the GMO is to ban its growing and spread the knowing. The second best way to enjoy life and avoid GMO is to insist on it being labeled so that we all can know when they chemically modify our food. Besides it being just plain rude to Mama Nature and all of life, seducing us with advertising, saying when we chemically modify life, the life we eat is modified, and the organisms start to grow inside us. Their DNA is harmful as their carriers ride us, trying to take over cause we are what we eat. Our bodies get sick cause they fight back to beat this. We can win and get the FDA to defeat this. Make laws banning GMOs, let's sing on the streets, cause GMOs aren't safe, they really deplete us. Stop saying GMOs are okay, lawmakers, it's time to meet us. Real food is great, we offer quality food that feeds us. You seem to turn the other way, but it's time to face this issue today. Growing or selling GMOs is banned in Austria. There's a reason they're banned in Greece, Hungary, and Bulgaria. Remember when they refused to take that GMO rice in Africa? And sadly, because they were in famine, they get attacked for that in the media. And most industrial countries at least label their GMO foods, like Japan, China, Mexico, Italy, Brazil, to name a few. This is genocide and chemical warfare on Americans everywhere. This knowledge can be shared if you care. Do you care?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course you care. Do you care? Do you care? Yes, of course you care. Do you care? Do you care? Yes, of course you care. Do you care? Do you care? Yes, of course you care.
Do you care? Do you care? Yes, of course you care.
I would like to remind you of the power of our minds, the power of our feelings, with the thoughts that we're behind. Let's clap our hands.
Clap our hands.
Thoughtfully, let's get on the beat. I know you feel it in your heart. Now focus really hard. Imagine America free from GMOs. Imagine it from your head down to your toes. Stay focused now, it's real. You're making this happen with what you feel. As you write your letter, call your senator. Right here, right now, you can use inner power. You got it. Here we go. Clap to end GMOs. Clap to ban GMOs. Clap to clean up our food. Clap to clean up our world. Clap for heirloom seeds. Clap to fill your needs. Clap for organic food. Clap to grow your own food. Clap to end GMOs. Clap to ban GMOs. Clap for food quality. Clap for label clarity. Clap to clean up our food. Clap to clean up our world. Clap for food quality. Clap for label clarity. Clap to end GMOs. Clap to ban GMOs. Clap to clean up our food. Clap to clean up our world. Clap for food quality. Clap to enjoy this healthy world. Visualize it.
They say you've got to lose before you can win. They say you've got to choose You've got to cut loose to get back again, and it's a long way back home. They say you've got to fall before you can land. They say you've got to crawl before you can stand. You've got to lose it all to get what you planned, and it's a long way back home. And it's a long way back home when you're standing on some place you've never known. And I might see you where the rivers flow. Like me, you're looking for a white buffalo. They say you've got to die before you can live. They say you've got to cry before you can give. And you got to say goodbye before you can come back in. And it's a long way back home. They say you've got to seed what you're going to grow. They say you've got to need what you're going to let go. And you've got to believe what you're going to know. And it's a long way back home. And it's a long way back home when you're standing on some place you've never known. And I might see you where the rivers flow. Like me, you're looking for a white buffalo. So I say to you farewell, for we will meet again in the hottest flames of hell. I could only call you friend. And when you hear that final bell, do not ask who's round your end till you found your way back home. And it's a long way back home when you're standing on some place you've never
Okay, good evening. Welcome to another Wednesday edition of Happy Grass. Why? Because we're always happy and having so much fun up in here in the old bunkhouse. Let me just tell you who we heard from that set. That was Mr. Rod McDonald, a tune called White Buffalo, off of the name of the same CD titled White Buffalo. And then before that, we heard Clap for Food Quality. And that was the voice that you're hearing, Miss Aviva and the Flying Penguins right there, backing her up on that one. And we start off the set with Mr. Steve Martin, a tune called Late for School. That was off the Crow CD. We're going to take a quick little break. And then, actually, no, we don't have a break. That's perfect. But we do have a special guest on the phone. Actually, we have two guests. Back by popular demand in the old bunkhouse, we have Aviva from the Flying Penguins. Hello, Aviva.
Olive Fife, everyone. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening. Hi out there, Olive Fife. Hope you are having an amazing day and night.
And Aviva's going to be talking about Chantlanta coming up this Saturday. Tell us all what's happening with that. And then around 8:30, we're going to have our Bluegrass and Americana calendar and the recipe of the week with Scribbles. And then 9 o'clock, we'll have some more great music. And standing by on the phone, speaking of Chantlanta, we have Miss Karen Dorfman calling in. And good evening, Karen. Can you hear us?
Hi, Karen.
Yes, hi Aviva. I can hear you great. Can you hear me?
Yes, we definitely can hear you just fine.
Wonderful.
Now, tell our listeners a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you grew up, all that good stuff.
Oh, my. Okay. So I am originally from New York, and I moved to Atlanta in 1995, so I've been here for a very long time. And I am a massage therapist and a yoga teacher, and obviously one of the founders of the Chantlanta Sacred Music Festival.
Okay, interesting. Now, what is the Chantlanta Music Festival? What is that?
So it's happening this weekend. It starts on Friday evening at 7 o'clock, and we have a program that we have the Flying Mystics coming on. And they are a wonderful, wonderful band, and they are really cool kind of ethereal music. They have flutes and drums and guitar, and they're really wonderful. And then following the Flying Mystics, we have the Five Rhythms Dance, which is dancing is a spiritual practice, but it's super awesome music, and it's going to be a really fun night. And yeah, and then the festival goes on all day Saturday.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. Super, super excited. You know, this is our 8th year.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds amazing. And music, like they say, it's really good healing also.
It is. And we represent all faiths. So we have sacred sound we have Hebrew chanting, and we have, on Sunday, we close out with Sufi drumming, and there's yoga classes and crystal bowl sound healings. So there's so much, but every workshop and event that happens at Chantlanta is all about sacred sound and how, basically that really, it just heals the soul.
Yes, it does. It sounds like. Now, what time do you all start on Saturday?
So on Saturday, our first event starts at 10:15 in the morning. And we have simultaneously, we have workshops going on, and then we have bands playing on the main stage in our sanctuary.
Okay, interesting.
So there's three things happening at once all day long, and it goes until 10:30 at night. Usually we don't end at 10:30, usually to like 11:30. So all day long into the evening is wonderful music and workshops, and we have this whole kids program going on this year.
Okay, a kids program. Interesting.
Yeah, which Aviva is going to be part of. She's actually going to close out the afternoon with her workshop that is at 3:45 in the afternoon. So she's going to be doing sacred drama games. The kids' stuff starts at noon.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
yeah, so like from 12 until 5, basically, we have things for children going on, which is really lovely.
Very interesting. And then what time do you all go on Sunday?
The Sunday event is from 3 until 5:30 p.m., and that's the Sufi trance drumming that happens on Sunday.
Oh, that's going to be fun. That sounds like
Yeah.
interesting. Now,
And the whole event is family-friendly, so the children can come to anything.
Now, when you say drumming, who's going to be drumming? That sounds very fascinating.
So we have our most fabulous Danny Stern, and he is really, really well known in our community for his just amazing drumming abilities. And he's played with many, many different bands, and he's a favorite. So we're super excited that he's going to close out the weekend.
Now, is there a phone number or a website people can get for more information?
Absolutely. They can go to chantlanta.org.
Chantlanta.org.
Correct. And the whole schedule is on there, and people can read about our mission. We are the only festival of its kind in the country, possibly in the world, because the whole event is for charity, and we do not charge. Yeah, we do not charge admission.
Interesting. Now,
we take.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say we take donations at the door, and we highly encourage donations because it's a charity event. And the charity that we're supporting this year is called Global Growers.
Okay,
So,
Global Growers. Interesting.
Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't. What is Global Growers?
So Global Growers is an organization that is in Clarkston, actually, in DeKalb County. And what their mission is to increase the number of food producers to create access to healthy and sustainably grown food. Now, this is helping the refugees. So this is mostly the refugees that are working on the farm. So it's not only a wonderful organization, but they're helping people who have come into our country and need jobs and really want to work. And so they come and they get to work on these farms. And they're hoping that, they're going to end up preparing these people to be commercial farmers so that they can be competitive in their local marketplace.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's community development, commercial agriculture. They're working on education, and they just want to increase the number of food producers who can create access to healthy and sustainably grown food. So it's a wonderful cause, and we're really, really excited that we've chosen them this year. So it's a good cause, and we hope that we get a ton of donations for them this year. We're going to have a silent auction. There's a silent auction. There's a whole vendor market in addition to all the workshops and music that's happening. We're going to have food trucks outside so people come and eat. So it's a pretty big full weekend.
Sounds like a lot going on. Now, give us the address where people can go to Chantlanta.
Okay, so it is at the church on the corner of Ponce de Leon and North Highland Avenue.
North Highland and Ponce
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
can't miss it. It's a big church right on the corner.
Sounds great. Well, sounds like it's going to be amazing.
I know. It's going to be great. And this year we have a parking deck, a brand new parking deck that has been built, so people can come and park in the parking deck, so that's super easy. So, yeah, we're excited.
That sounds incredible. Well, I'm going to try to scoot out there myself at some point over the weekend as well and catch some of that.
Wonderful. Come
Thanks so
talk
much,
to me. I would
Karen.
love to meet you.
So
Aviva,
excited.
thank you, and I can't wait to see you on Saturday doing your wonderful thing that you do with the children. It's going to be
Yeah, it's
awesome.
going to be so much fun and empowering for everyone.
Definitely.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and connecting.
Well,
and keep on listening and sing along with me for the
I
next chant.
totally will. I totally will. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate
Oh,
the time.
thank you so much for calling in. You have a great night.
Thanks, you too. See y'all this weekend.
Bye-bye. Okay, that's Karen Dorfman. She's an amazing lady.
She works so hard.
Yes,
the whole,
she does.
The whole Chantlanta team works so hard every
Oh,
year.
yes. Oh, man. Man, they got some hard workers, including you as well.
Thank you. Lots of light workers here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Definitely, definitely. Well, in just a second, we're going to have our lake level report. I'm kind of worried Scribbles hasn't come in.
You think we can do a song and stall a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this song is actually a chant that helps to boost your confidence out there. So I know a lot of you out there listening I love so much, and I know you're very confident. However, this can help you feel even more confident on those days where you might not want to get out of bed. It's a chant. It's a Sanskrit chant. I didn't make up the chant for confidence. It's called Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. I added some English words that I just made up to empower you, empower me, empower us all. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night. Feel free to do some yoga out there while I'm singing. Some good yoga music.
Beautiful. Yes. Do that yoga out there.
Yes, we have strength to be who we are every day, every night. Yes, we have strength to be who we are every day, every night. We have strength to be who we are every day, every night, every night. We are light, we are bright. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Namaha.
Oh man, that was great. I can see them doing that yoga now. Man, now was that Hebrew?
No, it's Sanskrit.
Okay.
Hebrew is another ancient language
Okay, interesting.
that has a similar feeling to it,
Interesting.
mystery and healing.
Very fascinating.
And this is Sanskrit.
Okay, interesting. Give us a call if you're doing some yoga to that, 404-523-8989. And Scribbles is not outside. Have you seen them?
Oh, I think he just came
And
in.
actually, the light is flashing. Let me get the... Okay. Oh, it's Scribbles.
Yeah, he looks like he just woke up from a nap.
Scribbles, how are you doing this evening, Scribbles?
Hi, Uncle Dear. Good evening. I'm flying in my helicopter with my Uncle Babaletto.
So you're flying in your helicopter tonight. That's why you're not there, Scribbles, man. So Aviva, you didn't tell me that he has a helicopter part-time. Wow.
Yeah, you know, DJ Penachillin has
Oh,
the
yeah.
penguin copter, which he
Okay,
borrows
yeah.
every now and then. Yeah, he learned to fly the helicopter when he was like 1 year
Cool.
old.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Scribbles, are you ready to do a lake level report on the calendar and the recipe of the week?
I sure am, Uncle Dear. I'm ready to do the Americana Bluegrass calendar and the recipe for the week, and also the lake level report. And I want to say hi to my mommy. I hear her playing down there. I love you, Mommy. I wish I could be in studio with you, but I'm fine with my Uncle Bubbles, Uncle Bubbletto.
Love you too, baby. Wish you were here too.
Well, also say hello to Simon and Isaac, and you too, Uncle J.R. and Aunt Rashonda. I love you all. Okay, let's get to work. The Bluegrass and Americana calendar, Uncle J.R. First of all, Uncle J.R., we're going to start off at the Red Light Cafe on March 14th. They're going to have Tuesday Teens, Burlesque, Spring Fling. On the 17th, they're going to have Steel City Jug Slammers with the Brookses and Moses Nash, Uncle JR. And Uncle JR, guess what? They're going to have David Bowie Jam Session hosted by Bad Ash All-Star Team. More information, Uncle JR, www.redlightcafe.com for more info and directions. And JR at the Red Clay Music Foundry in Duluth, Georgia, they're going to have the Mulligans on the 17th. And then on the 18th, March 18th, they're going to have Atlanta Theater Workshop presents Do I Handjur Gapo. And on March 23rd, they're going to have Lou Vent Nord. More information, Uncle JR, www.redclaymusicfoundry.org for more info and directions, Uncle JR. And Uncle JR, you ready for the lake level report up at Lake Lanier?
I sure am. Take it away, Scribbles.
Thank you, Uncle JR. I love you, Uncle JR. I love you, Mommy. And I love you, Isaac and Simon. And I love Rashonda, who's volunteering. Okay, up at Lake Lanier, the lake level is 1060.94 feet. It's 1.06 feet below full pool. And Uncle JR, do you know what the full pool is?
The full pool. I always get stuck on this. Do you remember the full pool, Aviva?
I don't.
Okay, I give up.
The full pool, Uncle JR, is 107.100. 1071.00. And Uncle JR, I'll go ahead and give you the recipe of the week. And it is going to be very delicious. Okay, Uncle JR, it's called Cauli-Couscous, raw vegetarian superfood. You take 1 head of cauliflower, and then you can mix some of my favorite broccoli. And then you can put 1 clove of garlic, 2 if you are a garlic lover, to keep the vampires away, 1 bunch of parsley, 1 tablespoon turmeric, 2 tablespoons chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt, Uncle JR. Then you pulse all the ingredients in a food processor until the small pieces look like couscous size. Then you enjoy. It's a simple, delicious, fun, like couscous, flavorful, vegan, no added oils, no sugars, no GMOs, Mama. And it's just super yummy and full of nutrients and rawness. NJR, I'll make you some next week.
Oh, good. I would love some.
Hey, he snuck broccoli in there. There is not supposed to be broccoli in that recipe. It would not be as good with broccoli, people.
Exactly.
Don't listen to Scribbles. He just loves broccoli. He's a broccoli addict.
He's a broccoli freak.
All right, there. I'll make you some too, Mama.
Scribbles can make you some too next week as well.
It is delicious.
Maybe he'll leave out the broccoli.
He
Or if
better.
you want it, he can.
No broccoli.
Okay, I love you all. Bye.
We love you too, Scribbles. Bye-bye.
He's having fun on that copter.
Yes, he is. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then phones are popular tonight. We got another interview coming up in just a second. We've got our good pal Rick Minner, part-time rider with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, covers NASCAR, is going to give us his intake on what happened at the NASCAR races this past Sunday. So we're going to be joined by Mr. Rick Minner of the Atlanta Constitution right after this. Stay tuned.
Donate your car, truck, or boat. It's easy. We can put it to good use and you get a tax receipt. Call our toll-free number. We pick up your vehicle, running or not. We send you a tax receipt. It just takes a few minutes. Call toll-free 844-WRFG-CAR or 844-973-4227 to arrange a free pickup. Proceeds will benefit 89.3 FM WRFG. Visit us at WRFG.org. Thank you.
Okay, as promised, we have our good pal from the part-time rider with the Atlanta Constitution, freelance rider for the NASCAR. Mr. Rick Minner is on the phone. Hey, Rick, good to see you, or good to hear you. How you doing this evening, Rick?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing well, doing well. If you can tell our listeners first about, a little bit about yourself, where you're from, all that good stuff.
I live in South Fayette County, in a little community called Inman, Georgia.
Georgia.
And most of the time, my family and I grow Christmas trees and vegetables. And we also have a 3-day old farm festival in September called Inman Farm Heritage Days.
Oh, yes.
And on the weekends, I write about NASCAR racing.
Definitely, definitely. No, we just saw a good race this past weekend. Walk us through your eyes, what happened. Let's start off with Saturday.
Saturday had the Xfinity Series ran, as well as the Camping World Truck Series. The rare doubleheader for the track had both of those series running on the same day. In the first race, the Xfinity Series, Kyle Busch won that race, but afterwards they found out that his car didn't pass inspection, so his team lost a lot of points, and crew chief got fined. Kyle got to keep the trophy, but it was sort of a tarnished win. And then in the Camping World Truck Series later in the afternoon, Christopher Bell, who almost won it last year and ended up crashing with a few laps to go, came back. He led the first two of three segments, and then came back and came up really good at the very end there and won in Atlanta. That was his third career win, so he's off to a good start. Young guy. Hopefully, for him, one of these days he'll move on up to one of the other two divisions of NASCAR. But a good run for a young guy there. In the Xfinity race, Kyle Busch has won more of them than anybody in the history of the sport in that division, so he added another one there. And had a pretty good turnout of fans, too, so it was a good Saturday afternoon, I thought.
Oh, definitely. And then the exciting part was Sunday. Tell us what happened then.
Well, Sunday, Kevin Harvick, veteran driver, former champion of the series, started on the pole and led, I think, like 293 of 325 laps. And it looked for a long time like it was just going to be an all-day route, but it sort of turned out like the Super Bowl did. You can kind of picture Kevin Harvick as the Falcons led the thing all day. At the very end, Brad Keselowski came along and played the role of Tom Brady, the New England Patriots, and got himself a win that everybody thought was going to go to Harvick. But Harvick got caught speeding coming on the pit road for his last pit stop. Had to go back to the end of the lead lap cars. Could not recover from that, and that allowed Keselowski to get up there. And looked like Chase Elliott, home state driver, might have a shot at it too, but his pit crew was a little slow on the last stop, and got him back in 6th place, and he was only able to get back to 5th. So good run for him, but not like the win he's been looking for. He's still looking for his first win in NASCAR's Top Series, but it was a good show, and it might not have been quite as good if Harvick could have closed the deal out, but it's the 4th straight time that he's led the most laps at Atlanta and unable to close it out with a win. So not terribly surprising that he had bad luck at the end, but it made for a lot more drama at the end of the race. And as you saw down there, JR, it was a pretty decent crowd down there.
Yes, it was.
Pretty full in the turns where the tickets are a little cheaper. Right in the very front by the start and finish line, ticket prices are a little higher and a little bit more sparse there. And there's a good crowd in the infield, so that's good for the track, because for Atlanta to keep having NASCAR races, fans need to turn out and support the track. So they were up, probably I would say 15 to 20% higher than turnout than what we've seen in the last year or so down there. So
definitely.
The track's doing a good job of getting the word out about the races, and fans are responding to the races down there. So it probably is going to be the last race on that asphalt surface that's there now. There's some debate about whether they're going to repave. They had announced earlier that they were going to repave it, and then a lot of the drivers said they didn't want it repaved, so they said they'd rethink it. But I can't imagine that they won't pave that track sometime in the next month or so.
Mm-hmm. So I know you'll keep us posted on whether they pave the track or not.
Sure. I look for them to go ahead and get started on that before long. They announced today that Las Vegas is going to get a second of the Cup Series at their track. And there's a little bit of worry, not a whole lot, I guess, that maybe that other race would come from Atlanta, but it didn't. They ended up taking it from their track in New Hampshire. The company that owns Atlanta Motor Speedway Motorsports, took a race from New Hampshire, moved it to Las Vegas. So that's good for Atlanta that we don't have to give up any more races. So
Las Vegas,
a little bit of a relief to hear that.
Sounds interesting. Well, Las Vegas is a pretty good place to race out as well.
I've never been. I'm more of a sort of southeastern homeboy. I like to stay close to home as much as I can, so I've never actually been to that track. I've been to a lot of others across the country, but for some other reason, I've never been to that track. So maybe one of the days I'll get up there and check it out for myself.
Man, hey, you're like me. I'd like to check out Vegas, too. Never been. Well, Rick, many thanks. Thank you so much. And when's the next festival coming up at Inman Farms?
It's going to be the third weekend in September, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I believe it's the 15th, 16th, and 17th of September, but you can look at our site, mentorsfarm.com, or you can follow us on Facebook at Mentors Farm and keep up with what we got going on here. We'll have an antique truck show this Saturday right before Father's Day, so I know you've been to that event. You've been to both of them, actually. You've been to a lot of times down here, so it's a one-day event on the Saturday before Father's Day, so invite everybody to come out for that. And, they're just community events. We don't have an admission charge or anything. It's just a lot of fun. Try to, have some fun with some old iron out there for a weekend.
Exactly. Lots of fun. Well, Rick, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you down the road there.
All right, thank you, JR. Always good to be on with you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's Mr. Rick Minner from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Man, he's a good guy. Interesting farm, too. I went out one September to his Heritage Days, and man, he had all these tractors on display. And then in the woods, he has an old moonshine still.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
That is awesome. The alcohol prohibition happened, I heard, because of the whole fuel industry as well. They were using, the ethanol for fuel. That was one way they stopped that.
Oh, interesting. Wow, I didn't know that. Wow. Learn something new every day. Okay, do you want to do another tune?
I would love to.
Okay.
All right. Well, this one is called Thank You, Mama Jama.
Oh, yes.
And it was actually performed as one of our Sunday songwritings. Actually, it was number 49. So it was about 100 Sunday songwritings ago.
Okay.
So more than 2 years ago, actually.
And this one, my favorite.
It is really awesome with the 3-part harmony that I do with Simon and Isaac. They couldn't make it tonight. So y'all are just going to have to sing with me out there. I can hear you singing with me, and it feels really good. So here we go. The day has ended, my work is never done. But for now, I must stop and retract. I am one with the infinite. I am grateful for so many things in this moment, and that helps me to see my divinity. And I sing for the mother of the birds and bees, the mother of the ocean and the flowers and the trees. Yes, I sing for the mother of all the earth. I thank Mother Goddess, and I feel the earth's worth. This is how we sing to her thank you in the ancient Sanskrit language. Jaima, 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 Jaima. Let's chant all our burdens out of the sky. Let them rain down until it runs dry. Let's chant all our burdens off of our backs. Now it is time, it's time to relax. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for the water I drink. Thank you for the food that I eat. Thank you for the songs I sing. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the friends in my life. Thank you for the shelter I have. Thank you for the learning I learned. Thank you for the good I earn. Oh, as the sun sets and the blue sky rolls down the hill, I am taking the truth, the love of the land. I give thanks to the mother of all I am. Jaima, 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 Jaima. Let's chant all our burdens out of the sky. Let them rain down until it runs dry. Yeah, let's chant all our burdens off of our backs. Now it is time, it's time to relax. Oh, this is not about focusing on my goals. This is not about expectation. This is not about being hard on me. It's just the present breath of life. This is not about focusing on my goals. This is not about expectation. This is not about being hard on me. It's just the present breath of life. This is not about focusing on my goals. This is not about expectation, right? This is not about being hard on me. What is it? It's just the present breath of life. As the sun sets and the blue sky rolls down the hill, I take in the truth, the love the land. I give thanks to the mother of all I am. Jama, 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 Let's chant all our burdens out of the sky. Let them rain down until it runs dry. Let's chant all our burdens off of our backs. Now it's time to relax. You ready? Unconditionally loving me and my body, attentive to me and my body, aware of me and my body, and just the present breath of life. Unconditionally loving me and my body, attentive to me and my body, aware of me and my body, and just the present breath of life. Unconditionally loving me and my body, attentive to me and my body, aware of me and my body, and just the present breath of life. As the sun sets and the blue sky rolls down the hill, I take in the truth, the love of the land. I give thanks to the mother of all I am. Jama, 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 Oh yeah, I hear you out there, and the Mama Earth, she hears you too, and she is so happy. She is smiling on you. Jama, 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 Jama. Jama, 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 Jama. Jama, 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 Jama.
Beautiful. I love that. I love that.
Jama, Jama.
And folks, you got to check out the Sunday songwriting as well. I mean, it is great both. I love both versions.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you got the voice.
Yeah, I really like kirtan. It's so much fun. It's very repetitive. You know, one song is like sometimes 15 minutes long, and everyone gets into it. And it's like, you know.
It's amazing. I mean, I was just dancing to that.
It is transformative.
Now, what time do you go on that Chantlanta again?
So I'm leading a workshop at Chantlanta on Saturday at 3:45. It is called Sacred Drama
3:45.
Games for Children.
Now, will you be singing some of these songs that you've been singing tonight for the kids?
I don't think I'm going to be singing. I mean,
Okay.
we might. I might throw that in there. Like maybe at the end we'll all write a song together, like what we're grateful for. But it's going to be a lot of fun theatrical
That'll
exercise.
be interesting. Now, will Scribbles
Exercises.
make an appearance?
I think he'll be there for sure.
Now, Bubbles said he's available too if you want to borrow
that
Bubbles.
would be amazing. That would be
Yeah.
so awesome. Scribbles loves Bubbles.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick little break, and then do you want to do some more music?
I would love to.
Okay. We'll be back right after this. Give us a call. 404-523-8989.
You're listening to Community Radio WRFG Atlanta and on the World Wide Web at WRFG.org. 89.3 FM. We're proudly your listener-supported station for progressive information.
Okay, we are back. And what tune do you have for us now?
Well, I was thinking about playing this new little hemp song I'm working on, because we are so close in Georgia to having some cannabis reform, and we've come such a long way in these past 20 years since I've been singing about cannabis cars and whatnot. And it's really exciting. I'm really focused on seeing hemp seeds being planted all over the world, and especially in Georgia, because that's where I am. And I think we need it really badly to clean up our soil and clean up our water and just clean up the air. Oh my goodness, there's so much air pollution here. When I go into the mountains, I just feel like a different person because I'm not breathing in all the everything, all the construction stuff that's going on. So hemp is an amazing solution for all of that toxicity. And unfortunately, silly laws have made it illegal to grow, even though we can buy almost like everything that's made of hemp. You know, hemp clothing, which I wear almost every day, hemp seeds, which I eat almost every day, with their amazing nutritional benefits. You get them from health food stores. So yeah, so we can eat it, we can buy it, we can get the hemp soap. Let's grow it now. We are working on it right now, and so this is my little song that I wrote to a popular song. So I'm hoping I can infiltrate some mainstream minds to think about hemp a little bit more. Hemp used to rule the world. Seas would rise with its sails and rope. Now in the morning I speak alone. On the streets hemp used to own. You know that song? It's Coldplay. They call hemp drugs of vice. Feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen though, 'cause now we chant that brainwashing stand. Long live hemp medical plant. 1 minute it held the key. Next the fields were burned cruelly. Then we discovered that this nation stands upon pillars of hemp, farmers giving a hand. I hear Jerusalem farms are bringing medicine, hemp fibers, I'll keep singing. Hemp's our blessing, our sword, our shield. It's mostly grown on the foreign fields. Now tell our people I can't explain. Once you learn there was never an honest word when they took hemp from our world. It It was the wicked and the greedy corporations. Shut the doors, wouldn't let hemp in. Shattered families and muted drums. It's a shame what has become. Revolutionaries wait for our hemp on a silver plate, 'cause all the puppets on their lonely strings are losing out from what hemp brings. I hear Jerusalem farms all bringing medicine, hemp fibers I'll keep singing. Hemp's all blessing, our sword, our shield. It's mostly grown on the foreign fields. Well, Thomas Jefferson used his slaves to lead the way in the hemp goods trade. We need some honest words, because hemp once ruled the world. Farm singing, Tennessee, Colorado ringing, Vermont, New York, Kentucky fields. America, it is time we all yield to all hemp goodness. I can't explain how agro-fuel bioplastics made. Let's share some honest words, 'cause hemp shall rule the world. Ooh, ooh.
Bravo, sounding great. Well, we have one of your biggest fans called up, Madeline called out from Ponce de Leon. She said she's enjoying it.
Hey, Maddie.
And she said she told me she used to do radio in Athens many years ago.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. She needs to get back into that.
Yeah, she does. She needs to come over here and hang out with us one night in the old bunkhouse.
Oh, please. You hear that, Maddie?
She has an open invitation.
You know, she's on Painted Truth.
Okay, yes,
she is
has
an amazing whistler
open
and clapper.
Invitation.
Yes.
Now, does she play on the Clap for Quality
She
CD?
was not on that song, but
Okay.
she was on Change.
Okay.
On Painted Truth. So maybe we should
and
play that.
I'll play that in just a few
Awesome.
moments. Actually, won't you play tune, then I'll get to Change after I grab the phone.
Okay. You want me to play another tune?
Sure.
All right. Let's do it. All right. This is a song that is about, basically it's not exactly a chanting song, but it's the same kind of concept as far as we need to mind ourselves. We need to kind of get our minds out of our way because it tends to interrupt our flow of our heart space and our yummy, rich energy. We just hold ourselves back sometimes and we let our mind take over. So, you know, this song, at least it helps me heal from that so I can mind myself and, you know, not exactly let it take over. Can you see in the dark? Can you look for that little inner spark? Can it open your heart to see your own beauty inside, besides yourself? Like a tiger you weigh, yeah. Wanting so bad to pounce that hate, but its tangibility has no ability to help you light the free in the dark. 'Cause you win every time in your stillness can't find you, and trouble's behind you. Mind yourself, mind yourself. Whoa, Ego is bearing its tail. Oh, sexism is an invisible well. And sure, we're all coming together. One big tribe, if we better make sure one man's ways are still not just better. Gotta work on equality. Let go of control. Allow the soul to be heard, wholly reflected. Diversity elected. As we vote with our empathize and energy, patience, realizing synergy. Cause you win every time in your stillness you find you, and trouble's behind you, so mind yourself, cause you win every time in your stillness you find you, trouble's behind you, so mind yourself, mind yourself. All the games that we play, keeping us motivated, keeping creeping at bay. I'm not gonna fake it, we've all been jaded, call it original sin. Wash yourself in a holy basin full of lies from your kin, no disguise in the plan. Hypnotized again by the doubts that are in the fears, but the truth perseveres. Healing tears, tearing off the illusion. Mind your confusion, mind your delusion, mind your refusing, mind your diffusing, mind your holy anger. That holy anger burning through the doubt that someone's seeing you and loving you through all this pain. Hey, 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 hey. Can you see in the dark? Can you look for the flight of the little spark? Can it light up your path to see your own path inside? Cozy right besides yourself. Cause even when we all come together, it's a you, just a you that will face your stormy weather. Cause the codes don't break that easy. Your own brains can heal that dizzy. Cause you win every time in your stillness can find you, and trouble's behind you, so mind yourselves, oh yeah, you win every time in your stillness can find you, it can find you, trouble's behind you, so mind yourself, oh mind yourself. Troubles behind you, so mind yourself, cause you win every time in your stillness can find you. Troubles behind you, so mind yourself, mind yourself.
Bravo, sounding great.
Thanks, JR.
Well, we're about to hear Change off of Painted Truth. And before we jump into Change, once again, tell us what time you go on Saturday.
Well, my next musical performance is April 20th.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about some of your
Existentialist Congregation.
Okay.
April 20th, 420.
With Sean Lee.
With Sean Lee from Cali, coming through with his one-man band.
Okay.
And that starts at 7:30 p.m.
And
this Saturday, I'm teaching a children's workshop.
Okay,
at
children's
Chantlanta
workshop. Okay.
At 3:45.
3:45.
Sacred drama games, where we're going to do some really fun community activities in the name of theatrical expression.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have something coming up in May also. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the next full Flying Penguin band show is May 18th at Cafe 290, and we are so excited.
It is going to be
We're so
amazing.
excited about y'all coming out to there.
And
I mean,
tell
the
all
stage
your
is amazing.
friends, have them come out. We're going to have
please.
one big party that night. It is going to be
please.
amazing.
It's like a Thursday theme, you know? We've got the
Yes.
Thursday 420 show and the Thursday May 18th show.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
get your Thursdays, give your Thursdays some fun.
Definitely. Actually, we'll call it Fun Thursdays. That sounds great.
It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, we're going to take a little switch gears here, take a little break and hear some change.
Featuring Maddie on the claps and the snaps.
I got a question. How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change? I'm not complacent, adjacent to a man impatiently erasing me and racing me. Are we a race that's free? Planetary times are chased with planetary changes. Are you with me when I say I see? Potentially we're here on heaven. How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change? I'm feeling antsy. You glance at me, I trance away. A greeting isn't meeting, it's just fearing what you'll take away. But I love life as you love life. I honor your deepest creation in this life. I encourage you to love yourself and be yourself for the highest good. I love five. How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change? Oh, how you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the change, or are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? Yeah. Gonna stage a show for the universe, so she can see your stars, so she can see you glow. Let's stage a show for the universe. We're gonna sing a verse for the universe, so she can see her stars, so she can see you glow. It's just one word, one verse. As we traverse the space, rehearsing light, reversing this version of version to life. One word, one verse, one voice can make a difference. Don't be shy to be the first. Free.
gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the changer? Are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the changer? Are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the changer? Are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the changer? Are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? Free, 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 free. Change the world. Are you gonna be the changer? Are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you? How you gonna change the world? Are you gonna be the changer? Are you gonna wait for change to rearrange you?
All right, there we have it. That was Change. And tell us a little bit about that, Aviva.
About change, about painted truth, about... Can I give someone a shout out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you mentioned maybe wanting to play Love Unspoken from Painted Truth also. And Karen Dorfman was saying that they're doing a 5 Rhythms workshop at Chantlanta this weekend.
Okay.
And this amazing dancer who I love and I know is leading that workshop. His name is Scott Houston.
Hello, Scott.
Hope you're listening, Scott.
Give us a call, Scott.
Yeah, we'd love to hear about 5 Rhythms and what you have to say about it. And he's just this incredible spiritual dancer, spirit dancer person, generous soul. And he actually is featured in a couple of the AATFP music videos as well. He's dancing in Love Unspoken. He is the angel in the video.
Oh, wow.
And he's also dancing in Colorado in July.
And speaking about Colorado in July, do you want to go to Colorado?
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited! I'm going to Colorado for one of the most amazing hemp conferences called NOCO.
Okay.
I'm going to be playing a hemp guitar.
Congratulations.
And a hemp ukulele.
Awesome.
I'll be performing a couple times that weekend. I am so excited, and I do have a GoFundMe so that, if anyone wants to pitch in $1 or $2 so I'm not broke when I get back, that'd be awesome. But yeah, so I'm super excited. I'm going to learn so much about hemp. Like, so many hemp farmers are coming, and there's just so much to learn. And most importantly, I'm just going to bring that energy back to Atlanta, Georgia.
Definitely.
Because, it's like what we believe in, what we surround ourselves with is the reality that we create. So I'm going to bring some of that hemp energy back here.
And then speaking about Colorado in July, that's off of your new CD that you've been working so hard in studio.
Yes, at
and
432 hertz.
Tell us, there's a percussionist on there that's a couple tracks. Tell us about that.
About what?
About the percussionist, James Brown's percussionist.
Yes, I had the opportunity to work with so many amazing musicians so far, and more to come. But Spike Neely, James Brown's percussionist, is featured on several tracks from Key of You. So you are in for a treat, y'all. I'm so excited.
Definitely. Okay, we're going to hear Colorado in July, and this there's a video that goes along to this. And it's also featured on Key of You. Let's take a listen.
What?
Yeah, the crowd is 29 inches, 2.27. The crowd is going wild.
Hey, it happens,
Yeah, definitely.
We love Colorado, so whether it's July or not.
And clear, lows 37 to 43. Then for your Thursday, it's going to be a sunny, dry day. High 74, low 53. Then for the weekend, I'm eyeing some wet weather approaching. For your Friday, we got a 30% chance of an isolated shower. High 71, low 40. Then for your Saturday, for Chantlanta, 30% chance of an afternoon shower. Rain likely 90% at night. High 66, low 40. Then for your Sunday, the roller coaster starts for next week. We're going to have a 50% chance of morning showers. High 56, low 35. And rumor has it, up in the northwest mountains, up around the L.J. Rome area, they're going to see a little bit of the white stuff, some snow. And right now, over in Dorville, they are coming in at 65 degrees. Over Hartsfield-Jackson, they're coming in at 64. Over in Marietta, they're coming in at 64. And here in Little 5 Points, it is 65 degrees. And earlier, Aviva, this must be a night. This must be a night for flying. Earlier, we had Scribbles in the penguin copter.
We did.
And now we got our friend.
Naughty little Scribbles.
I know, definitely. We got our good pal Doug Turnbull. I believe I can hear him up ahead, hovering up ahead in the WSB Skycopter, and he's going to give us a little, he's got a race recap also through his eyes on what happened over the weekend out at Lamar Speedway.
All right, Joe, here's a quick recap of the race weekend at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here's what you got. You had Brad Keselowski pass Kyle Larson with 7 laps to go to win the Bulls of Honor Quick Trip 500 on Sunday, but it was Kevin Harvick that dominated the race, winning 292 of 325 laps. But on the last pit sequence there, after Austin Dillon, car stopped on the racetrack and they had to throw a caution with about 10, 15 laps to go. Well, Harvick got caught speeding on pit road. So Kyle Larson caught the lead, and then Brad Keselowski passed him. And Harvick dominated, winning both stages of the race. Chase Elliott, homegrown guy, finishing 5th. He got caught speeding on pit road there, had about a top 3 car. On Saturday's Xfinity race, it was Kyle Busch going to victory lane after Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski helped dominate that race. However, Kyle Busch's low was too low a post-race inspection, and he got a big penalty from NASCAR. A.J. Allmendinger, after the Cup race, had 3 loose lug nuts on his car, so his crew chief's been suspended for 3 races, and he got what's called the encumbered finish and a big points penalty. And Saturday's Camping World Truck Series race that was run right after the Xfinity race, won by Christopher Bell. He spanked the field in that one, and Chase Elliott finished 5th in that race also, but his car failed post-race inspection. It was too low, and so he got a big points penalty, but of course he's not running full-time in that series, so no big punishment there. But we enjoyed the action at JR. I enjoyed seeing you and Ray Sean. I hope y'all had a good time supporting Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we're not sure if that racetrack's going to get repaved now. We'll have to see what the track decides.
Yes, I hope they do not repay that racetrack. Oh well, whatever they wish, whatever the bigwigs out at Lamar Speedway want, they'll do. But we'll see. If they do repave it, it will be interesting. Okay, so what tune are we going to hear now?
That is a good question. Did you want to do another track from Painted Truth that features the Scott Houston dancing? If they look at it on YouTube, it's called Love Unspoken.
Love Unspoken, yes.
Yeah,
okay,
it's a pretty fiery song about transforming in the midst of a tumultuous relationship.
Sounds good. Here we go. Love Unspoken. This is off of
Painted Truth.
Painted Truth.
Available on Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff. Is this really goodbye? To your lips, I cannot deny a little slipped disappointment. Here we find the silence of safe touch, of love unspoken. His fear of being close here buries the fire. He might die if they find out. Diamonds tossed aside, so he can pretend he's got this worthless soul. Will he ever feel up that familiar void? Those captors still hold the door. Too rare. Beware, my friends, 'cause we may never share this again. This love unspoken, his fear of being close here buries the fire. He might die if they find those diamonds tossed aside, so he can pretend he's got this worthless soul. Will he ever feel up that familiar void? And it's just so funny. Oh, I love you so much, but don't want it red. Then I saw the ugly stuff stuck in your salted, salted hand. And it's bread and honey till my vulnerability kills my ability dead on. Leave with your heart, still the matter in this bed. It's that time we can't remember, and twisted up true love, bleeding our hearts into other members of our bodies, not members of our family anymore. Just a ghost who left the door ajar. And true love unspoken, I feel being closer buries the fire. We might die if they find those diamonds tossed aside, so we can pretend we've got these worthless souls. Will we ever be home? Will we ever feel love that familiar void? Will we ever feel love that familiar void? Will we ever feel love that familiar void? Will we ever feel
Okay, there we heard that. That was Love Unspoken. And you said Scott was in that one too?
He was in that music video. Scott Houston, who's leading 5 Rhythms at Chantlanta this weekend.
Interesting.
We love you, Scott. You're amazing.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We love all of our listeners.
Yes,
we're going to take a quick
do.
break, and then we have a request coming out to Kevin Vines. We're going to get to his tune in just a second. Once again, 404-523-8989.
Donate your car, truck, or boat. It's easy. We can put it to good use and you get a tax receipt. Call our toll-free number. We pick up your vehicle, running or not. We send you a tax receipt. It just takes a few minutes. Call toll-free 844-WRFG-CAR or 844-973-4227 to arrange a free pickup. Proceeds will benefit 89.3 FM WRFG. Visit us at WRFG.org. Thank you.
Okay, and we are back once again, 404-523-8989. The time is now 9:45. We're about 15 minutes away till the top of the hour with jazz coming up. The best in jazz with one Ralph Rice. You will not want to miss that. Oh, and before I forget, had something incredible happen the other day. Was contacted by Clark Howard's people. They want to feature myself and Rayshonda on TV. So in a couple weeks, it's going to be a madhouse here in the studio. We're going to have a TV crew filming us. Thank you so much.
That's so awesome.
They are going to be filming us.
They are famous. You already are, actually.
So I guess that night I'll have to put on my TV clothes as well. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, so what tune are we gonna hear?
We are going to hear "Giving Each Other Love."
Yes.
That just got anonymously requested.
Exactly.
And shout out to Kevin Vines, super bass man. We're gonna play you a song here in a minute. Just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, giving each other love. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep on giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. It don't cost nothing, it's for free, it's just learning how to be me, yeah. How to just be, yeah. How to say we, oh, how to enjoy this family tree, yeah. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep on giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, 'cause love will cure the world. Listen, boys and girls, the joy that we're creating, oh, it's flowing, so stop waiting. Oh yeah, we're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep on giving each other So it's time to release all shame. 'Cause when we hide, the world gets dim. So shine your light and let the sun shine in. Yeah, we're just gonna keep. Woo! Studio colors are awesome. JR's wearing this beautiful golden yellow shirt, and we've got this orange shirt going on over here with Mr. Jazzman. Giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep. Sun is shining in WRFG. Oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep on giving each other love. Giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. Love will cure the world. Listen, boys and girls, the joy that we're creating, it's flowing, so stop waiting. Love will cure the world. Listen, boys and girls, the joy that we're creating, it's flowing, so stop waiting. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep on giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep giving each other love, giving each other love, oh, giving each other love, yeah. We're just gonna keep on giving each other love, giving each other love. Let the sun shine in. Woo, it's shining.
Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Man. Well, we have about 9 more minutes left till Jazz takes over. Once again, tell us what time you go on at Chantlanta.
I am leading a
Or
workshop
The workshop, yeah.
at 3:45 on Saturday
Okay.
for children to do some sacred theater games to
Interesting.
explore our facial expressions and our connections with each other and our connections with our ancestors
Perfect.
and expression in our bodies, acting like different animals, doing a little qigong.
Ah, they're going to love that.
Yeah, and respecting each other, learning how to ask for help from each other and create together. So, yeah, I love doing that. I love
And you are
facilitating things
so
like that.
great with children,
Thank
too.
you.
You are amazing. And then tell us when the 10 pairs of pants is.
Ooh, 10 pairs of pants, repeat. Well, the 10 pairs of pants show was last year with Sean Lee, and this year it's called Plenty for 20.
Okay, plenty
Because
for
it's on
20.
420.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the Existentialist Congregation. They've got a piano there that I'll be playing.
Interesting.
The acoustics are amazing.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And
We're
then
going to have a lot of surprises that night for y'all and lots of celebration.
And then the next month in May, that Thursday, the 18th, at Cafe 290, the
I
full
cannot wait.
band.
Yep, that's your place. It's the Jazz Club Cafe 290.
Definitely. Ralph would like
May
that. place.
18th, it's a Thursday night. We are going to party down. We're going to have some special guests and a special
Exactly.
band with us that night that we're not going to announce just yet.
Wow, I cannot wait. Now,
yeah.
speak about jazz. Ralph, what's coming up tonight on jazz?
Just great American classical music.
All right, so stay tuned. That's coming up in just a few moments. The best jazz in Atlanta.
Yes,
And-
and then the first song that you played tonight, Clap for Food Quality, was recorded for a very special festival in August that we'll be playing called the Get Off the Grid Fest.
Okay, good off the
The
grid
18th, 19th, and
fest.
20th in Blairsville, Georgia.
Oh,
So we are
wow.
so excited to play that festival. It's my birthday weekend.
Oh my goodness, yeah, definitely. You will love Blairsville, definitely. Okay, we're going to close out, I guess, with a request for Kevin Vines. We're going to hear Canada's Car.
We love you, Kevin.
Definitely. And this, before we hear that, is there a website people can check out all your events?
Oh, yeah. You can either go to my YouTube channel,
Okay.
which is Aviva Sings Out.
Mm-hmm.
And you can check out all the Sunday songwritings and all the Painted Truth songs. You can also go to our website,
Okay.
avivaandtheflyingpenguins.com.
Sounds great. Okay, we're going to hear Canvas Car.
Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? You got a nice life. You got a nice wife. You're working hard for your money. You got to save to survive, but the gas prices never cease to rise. Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? But can you run a car on cannabis? Henry Ford, he invented the design. How nice it would be to not smell like gasoline every time I'd take my car for a ride. Do 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 do. Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? And my wife, she would agree. Use cannabis for paper and not a tree. Use cannabis for clothing instead of cotton. It even grows wild without the pesticides that give us cancer. Don't you want a car that runs on cannabis? Ufona, akuya kule cannabis. Ufona, akuya kule cannabis. Ufona, akuya kule cannabis. Some people say that oil pollutes and drilling into the ground is killing our roots.
bava kitobya kumnyamazana zonke zikanamasoga kushobora mwashomira kembe kembe shigerere kana kanda wowe yabyabura terenyana